to my garage, have a look around what cars I've got, and then what I tend to do then, have a look outside, see what cars I'm going to steal. So I have a look around, see what cars there is.
Excuse me. You know you're right.
Quite a did.
Oh, there ain't no decent cars here to make money. There is one there, which I will try and get. This one, if it don't already go. I nick it.
Oh shit.
I straight to the garage and sell it. The reason why I do this is because it gives me rough. If I don't damage it, of course, I'll get $9,000. And that's before I start really playing anything on the actual game. If I see any of these cars and my garages have got no vehicles in them, I will tend to steal as many as these I can, and then when the game starts to load up for the first time again, I don't have to go out and look for one because I've already got one in my garage, and then I go straight to the garage and sell it.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Okay, I must have knocked it somehow.
You have any
So
problems?
what I do then,
Back to me.
sell it. Don't mean to do that. Sell it, and then I've got some more money. Then I look around again, see if there's any similar cars. If there is, I will then steal.
Yeah, this is he. What?
I mean, that car's gonna end up going, and I ain't gonna catch that one.
Yeah, you're lucky I don't fucking kill you, fucking ugly ass motherfucker.
Go and nick your car. Straight to my garage again. It doesn't matter if I knock it up or not, because the mechanic would then actually repair it anyway, because it's part of what his job is. And then every 45 minutes, 50 minutes, I'll come out to the game again, to what I'm doing, go back into and start selling the car over and over again. Sometimes you do tend to forget to do that, of course. So just take it to the garage, park it up, fill my garage up with the same vehicles over and over again. So now I've got another one of those cars. I always seem to check as well to see how much space the garage has got. If I've got too many cars in the garage, I would then tend to move them to another location. Well, I've got one empty place. I've got two Patriots. I would have a look around. I've got three actually. They make good money. They make about 6,000. So I've got too many in there. I'll move one. Have a look where I can put it. Take it somewhere. Try and keep as much space as I can, because this is nearest to the garage where you sell the cars. Right, now I will have a look around where my garages are. Right, I've got one down by the airport. I've got one here. Can't remember now. It's been been a while since I played the actual game, and you tend to get where your things are. Yeah, that's some motorbikes. That's a clubhouse. Yep. I do have a building somewhere around here where it's got, there's one there as well, my garage. That's got all my best cars in, of course. Let me think, which one's the nearest? I'll take it to that one there. Gives me, and then I can see what I've got in that garage as well. Take it there, because that seems to be the nearest place I can go. I ain't really bothered if I knock the vehicle up or not, really, because as I said before, the mechanic looks after it, doesn't he? And if you ever notice, when you actually drive it in after it's been smashed up anyway, it gets repaired straight away. It's up here on the left somewhere now. Might be full, I don't know until I try. Find out in a minute. I do forget sometimes where things are. There you go. Let's have a look, see how many vehicles are in here. There's quite a few. Yeah, that's one of my best ones. I've looked, see how many is in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you ever noticed. That's quite handy to have. It's quite strong on the road and off-road, of course. This vehicle I bought not long back. Tend to find it's a bit sluggish on the road, even if you upgrade it or not. Yep. Upgraded that not long back. That's quite a fast car, that is. This one here. You can go into Los Santos and make your own number plates if you want to. A lot of people tend to make a lot of different names for their vehicles. Yeah, what's that? Oh, I won't bother, just go nick a car. See if there's any line about. What I used to do a long time ago to make some money, I used to beat somebody up. And of course, it was right by the door and I ended up in the bloody garage again. Anyway, I normally play on my own anyway. I don't really play in the real world or fantasy world unless there is invite only. Let's see what there is around. Can go to jobs, play jobs, verified or created, Rockstar created, and go to there. Got races, stunts, stuff like that. And if you've done any of your own, like your own jobs, you can load them up as well. Let's say stunt races. I've got Sandy Shores big race, steep mountain cliff race.
Can't wait. Where's
I made this myself. Took a long time to make. Of course, It ain't all built properly, but it actually works out fine. I've only done one lap on this. And it's not all joined up properly either. So yeah. And you can make a lot of money by playing the game as well, depending on how long the race is. The longer you play it, you seem to get more money on the race. Oh, should I change that to... I'll use that one. I haven't played this in a while. To make money, I tend to just do a lot of races on my own, which works out fine for me, really. Well, you can see I haven't played it in a while because I just crashed. I've done a slight bit here because if I did it too fast, right, you would go over the edge. I could make it a bit better in this if I wanted to, but it works. I've had a couple of people play it and they said it's alright, it works fine for them as well, so... I'll probably end up over... There is a slight tricky part to this one. You'll see as it will, when I come to it, I'll show you what I mean. Now go slow-ish. I bet there'll be a lot of people, if they did play this game, they'd be going around a lot faster than I am. Now it's this bit here, can be a bit tricky if you don't get it right. But I like things hard. It's here. Can you see? You might end up going down through the side of it, like that. So you have to do it all again. You have to go up and over it again. So, and you can't do it from there. So you'd have to definitely go in the middle, because if you don't, you're definitely going over the edge again. As I said to you, like anyway, there is some other things going on with this, and if you don't get it quite right as well, because it's not quite joined up properly, this ain't. I did try to do this, but it was hard enough as it is. Hit them, get some points. RP. It's here. This one's the tricky bit. Can you see where I'm on about now? Whoa, go over. That's alright. I've gone over it. And when you come up to this one, you make sure you go around, hit the ball. There is a lot more to this race. There's a sharp bend to the left. This is the fun part. When you're coming up to this, you're going to think, oh god, I'm going to go down slope, and watch this, what happens? Slows down. Yeah. You might go over it. Sometimes you end up landing on the other side, but it's alright. Well, you don't want to go down that way anyway. Well, anyway. I forgot about that tree there. And the race ain't over yet. I tried to make this kind of interesting a bit, but when you haven't designed one before, or race or anything like that, it can be a bit tricky. But if you spend maybe your time on it, you probably could make it fantastic. There's a turning to the left there. There you go. Now, there's a very, very hard part coming up shortly. You don't always seem to. Sometimes I do it straight away, and sometimes I don't. And it does work fine, but you know, it's here. This. It can be a bit tricky if you don't get the angle right. There you go. That didn't mean to happen, but never mind. Yeah, you want this to last around about 8 minutes, because this is where you can earn more points by that reason, what I just said. Now, try not to go up here too fast, even though it's going up fast, if you ever manage to find this stunt. Go. Yay! Finished.